I want to say that he helped change the game of comedy, absolutely. But he was sucking dick. That's your favorite? Hey, to each their own. You do what you do on your own time. But I can't say the greatest comedian in the world sucks dick. I can't do it. Paul Mooney?
Now, I like the fact that...
So I'm going to go...
I'm happy that this is one of the parts that we happen to stumble across, because this is one of the next time codes that I wanted to get into. So now, we already checked camera guy sucks ass, right? Dubz has got a very biased, almost racist outlook on comedy. Assumes every American is in love with black comedy. Assumes white people are nowhere near as funny as black people. That's something we're going to get into a little later, too. He goes, who do you think's funnier, guys? Whites or blacks? I think I know the answer. He's like, I'll answer for you. Don't worry, I got this. It's blacks. He's like one of them, right? And I will admit, most of the time, black people are way funnier than white people, right? I think a lot of people will agree on that. But there's something very, racist in the undertone going on here. A lot of people think black people can't be racist. Black people are some of the racist people, the most racist people you've ever met in your entire life. If anything, they hate white people a lot. I'm not saying every black person, right? But a guy like Dubz, an Afro pick in the head kind of guy like Dubz, only black comedians are good comedians. A guy like this, right? This guy clearly doesn't like white people. At the very least, he thinks that white people are behind a lot of his struggles, right? He's like one of them. This is the kind of guy I'm envisioning here, right? But then there's also this homophobic thing that starts coming out of him, right? Yeah. He goes, I cannot say that the best comedian in the world sucked a little dick in his day. I can't do it. I refuse to do that. He goes, he essentially is saying to you, I do not care how good they are at comedy. If you've sucked a little dick, if you're gay, I can't put you on the list of greats. I'm sorry, I can't do it. Right? That's kind of fucking crazy. That's actually kind of nuts to say, say something and think something that way. We talk a lot of shit. We don't like comedians in general. I don't like comedy in general. We covered that last night during the smoke break, right? But I'm not hating on these guys because of what they are or who they are, to that degree, right? Pat O'Neill, you can call me bigoted. I don't like him because of his looks, right? I don't dislike him because he's white. I don't dislike him because he's I don't know, his family's from Poland or something. I don't care about that. I care about you looking like a serial killer, a creep, how uncomfortable you make me in the room when other people are trying to kiss each other. Like that. You're kind of bugging me out, right? This is what I don't like. Dubz, I don't hate this man because he's black. I don't like this guy because he's an idiot. And now I definitely don't like him because of how big of a pussy he is, right? So now these are my reasonings for not liking someone like this. I don't look at a guy like this and go, he's black, but the camera guy is making him look kind of yellow. And that really, his skin tone bothers me. He's a bad guy. That's not what this is, right? He's a bad guy because he's a bad guy. He's a shitty comic because he's a shitty comic. Has nothing to do with his sexual life, his skin tone. The Afro pick maybe has something to do. You know what I mean? It might have something to do with it. But at the end of the day, this is not a hate train because you are black or gay or anything else like this, right? You're just a fucking shitty guy and an even worse comic, right? So now listen to these things that come out of his mouth. This is very fucked up in my opinion.
So I'm going to go through my list of who I think are my favorite comics of the current era, and then I'll let you decide to talk about it in the comments and tell me who yours are. So right now, out of Eddie Murphy, Richard Pryor, Dave Chappelle, and Kevin Hart, who do you think is the best out of that group? Put it in the comments. I think out of this...
Nobody put it in the comments. I'm just going to let you know that right now. I think there might have been one comment, and I don't think they even named their top 5. They said, yo, this is crazy. That was it was like a comment.
Who do you think is the best out of that group? Put it in the comments. I think out of this group, Richard is out of here because he sucked dick.
Hey, yo, what?
What the fuck?
Can't let that one go, huh?
Can't let that one go.
Guy sucked a little dick like what? 30 years ago plus? On top of that, the motherfucker dead as hell. You can't give him a pass? You can't give him his flowers? You can't separate the art from the artist a little bit, right?
No.
No, can't do that. I don't like this at all. I don't like this at all, bro. This is clear bigotry, right? And it's coming from the worst kind of guy. You know, I could let a little racism slip if you're like a Nick Fuente, you know, you like a fucking... Look, they're saying in the chat, Darwin was racist as fuck. If you came up with the theory of evolution, I can accept a little racism out of you. You know, we give it a little pass. You've done a lot of good for the world, right? This guy done jack shit. He's homophobic as a motherfucker. He's done nothing. I can't stand for this. Free the gays. Down with Dubz General.
Richard is out of here because he sucked dick.
Damn.
Eddie Murphy got caught with a trans person, so I take it that he sucked dick too, so he's out of here. Chappelle is boring, so guess what? By default, Kevin Hart went out of that list. But you tell me.
So, Richard Pryor can't be on the list because he sucked a little dick. Eddie Murphy can't be on the list because Eddie had gotten caught with a trans prostitute back in his heyday. So, guilt by association, you had to have sucked a little dick, right? You had to have sucked just a tiny little bit of dick, right? You guys can't be on the list. I'm sorry. Can't be on the list. That's a little fucked up if you ask me. Like, this is what I'm saying. This guy is, like, to his core, just a shit person, in my opinion. And here's the thing. Could he be joking around? He might be, right? The joke, excuse me, god damn, I hate doing that. It really makes me want to end the show when that happens. And then I draw attention to it. It makes it worse. So, I don't even remember my train of thought just now. Oh, God. Back to Dubz General.
You tell me what you think about that list. And now we'll get into who's funnier, white comics or black comics? Pretty easy. Well, let's add Latino comics, too. Let's spice it up. Let's add the Asian comics, too. Who is the funniest? And I'm biased. You know why? Because I'm black.
And I'm a Latino comic. I might as well be a comic, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I sit in this studio.
You make me laugh.
In front of these cameras, I'm making motherfuckers laugh, right? I get paid. It's not much about how I get paid. Look, we're like Kill Tony. There's a fly over here. Oh, my God. Get the buzzer. So I might as well be a Latino comic. So I'm the second funniest. Fuck you, whites. Y'all can't handle. Now I'm friends with Dubz again. He's number one. I'm number two. Fuck all the rest of y'all. Y'all can't hang with us.
But let's do it.
I hate how when he talks about being black, he makes like the most ignorant looking, like dumb face. He goes, I'm black. Like, it's something about it. Watch when he does this.
You know why? Because I'm black. But let's do it in order. Can we do it in order? Can we do order by funniest? Y'all saw that bug?
Yo, we're all getting hit with bugs. Tony, I got hit with the bug just now. Dubz
Maybe
is...
it's just fucking
Yo,
summer.
we're all getting bugs. It's the butterfly effect. Okay. It's the butterfly effect. We're all getting hit with bugs right now, dude. Does he say something else? So now that was him saying, oh, this is the list of the top 4 comics that everyone thinks is funny. I think only Kevin Hart's good because the rest of them suck a little dick. Dave Chappelle is boring as hell, right? Now he's going to give us his actual top 5 that he thinks is the funniest, right? I'll tell you right now, they're all names that nobody know. I have no idea who these people are. Maybe someone in the audience might know who some of the names he mentions are. And then he does the most opportunist goddamn thing you could possibly imagine. And we've watched clips of him talking shit about opportunists, right? Remember the last video we watched? He got so mad about the way that these opportunist comics operate. he started telling us personal stories about people trying to invite him tubing and shit like that. He got mad about it, right? He goes, oh, I don't want to go tubing with you on a Thursday at 2 p.m. in Austin, Texas. The guy's name was Jim. He bleeps it out. You know, everything about this guy sucks ass.
A couple of minutes. So we're going to talk about my favorite comics, okay? This is the new updated version. And I think everybody should start to do this. I want you to put your new version of comics top 5, okay? Top 5. And we're going to do a whole episode about the women that I think are funny, because there are a lot. I give a lot of women a hard time for not being funny, because a lot of you, the Cuomo girl, Natalie Cuomo, oh my God, she's terrible.
Hey, yo, what? Yo, hold up over here, Mr. fucking Dollar General Plus. Okay, hold up there, buddy. We ain't talking about my sweet baby girl like this, all right? I became a fan of Natalie Cuomo after I saw Michael Lenoci practically sexually assault that bitch on air. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, I'm joking. I don't know enough about Natalie Cuomo, right? We started the dig, but then we found Lenoci. I just left her alone, right? Yeah. I know we got a couple people in the Discord that really don't like Natalie Cuomo, which is funny. We'll always accept submissions of Natalie Cuomo. Don't get me wrong, right? But hearing him talk shit about Natalie Cuomo almost makes me want to be on Natalie Cuomo's side, right? Just a little bit.
Yeah, I see that.
You go, we don't like Natalie because we actually like Natalie. We like Natalie because fuck this guy. You know? That's all it is. I don't like that.
Yeah! You know, the bitch with the tattoos.
There's a lot of them with tattoos, buddy.
That's just one of them. But here's my list. No particular order, because I don't want people to be like, yo, he's biased.
Yo, they called that still frame that I just zoomed in on in the chat. They said it's Get Out 2. You know, Get Out by Jordan Peele. Is that Jordan Peele had that movie about like these black people that went to these white people's houses. It turns out they were like plantation owners or something like that, and the people were gonna like kill them or try to enslave them or some weird shit. I've never seen Get Out. You know, I'm not black. No, I'm kidding. But I've never seen it yet. I seen Nope, though. Nope was good.
Ray Davis. Tony he's biased. D. Ray Davis.
You don't know him.
Tony Roberts. Nate Jackson.
Who are these people?
B.T. Kingsley.
I don't know him.
And last but not least, we have to add a female, right? And I was torn between two females, so I'm just gonna name one, because that's kind of messed up to try to give them both the same spot. Isn't that messed up? So shout out to the ladies. Girl power!
What the fuck is that?
I don't know, man. This guy is too corny, bro. It should be a crime to be this black and be this corny at the same time. Like, it should literally be illegal. Like, cops should be able to bust through your door and go, where's Steve Urkel? And then when you go, there's no Steve Urkel here, they go, you're under arrest. And they take them, they go, you can't be this corny. Only Steve Urkel can be this black and this corny. You cannot be this corny. We have to take you in. It should honestly be illegal to be this fucking corny.
Both the same spot. Isn't that messed up? So shout out to the ladies. Girl power!
Now he's fucking saying, oh, I gotta add a girl to the list, right? He's trying to make it seem like it's a diversity thing. It's not. This is a Dubz begging for a job kind of thing. Watch this.
Kelly Kells. Kelly Kells, by far, for me, is the funniest female out there.
Ooh.
And her being on the plane, talking to the airport or the flight attendants, her talking about her children, her weight loss journey, her daughters. She should have her own TV show. And when you do, I want to be a part of it.
Kelly Kell, she's amazing. She talks about all this awesome stuff. She should have her own TV show. And when she does, I want to be a part of it.
And hold my fart like a bong rip.
Jesus Christ. Talk about kissing some ass to hopefully land a job, right? For a guy who talks a lot of shit, this is exactly what he's trying to do. And I'll tell you right now, my boys in the chat, I fucking see you. Look, you know how I just got done talking all that shit? I go, I don't know who any of these fucking names are, right? I have no idea who the fuck he's talking about. In the chat, they go, I know all these names. He's trying to tap dance his way into the Kings of Comedy tour. So these are all black comedians that are part of this Kings of Comedy tour that he goes, no, these are the best 5, right? Because he thinks that he has a chance to rub fucking elbows with these goddamn people if he talks a little bit nice about them online, right? Same thing with the Kelly Kells. He, at least with Kelly, he admits it, right? He tells her flat out, can I get a job? When you get on, you want to bring me on too? Or are you going to pull the ladder up like David Lucas? Because apparently David Lucas owes his career to this fucking asshole, right? I love my lost boys in the goddamn chat filling in the blanks where we can't. That was a very good call out, right? Because I'm sitting there thinking he's just naming 5 fucking people that are like random as hell. They're all like, you know, not sporadic, but they're like dispersed, right? They're not all part of one collective thing. I'm thinking he's just naming 5 random people doing 5 random, you know, comedy careers, right? No. He's naming 5 people that are all part of this like conglomerate tour that he only wishes he could be a part of. That's fucking nuts, right? He talks so much shit. Oh, these opportunist comics, these fucking guys, all they do is talk nice about each other in the hopes of getting jobs, right? No. They are talking nice to...
He's a whiny ass
It's crazy, right? It actually is fucking nuts. Hit me.
He contradicts himself. He talks shit about what he wants. He's whiny. He's never going to make it.
No, it's too much. You can already see the writing on the wall with the guy like him. Because he's too... Not only is he like not... It's so funny. The one video he watched, he goes, isn't the hardest thing to do to grow, right? He's so set in his ways, and he's so confident in his approach, his career, his skill, right? Quote unquote, that you will never tell a guy like this anything that will get him to change his mind. It does... He looks at me as like I'm the pest, right? I'm the one who's wrong. I'm just some bitter prick that's bullying him, making fun of him online. I'm the troll, right?
We do a little trolling. It's called we do a little trolling.
It's more than that. There could be 1,000 channels like mine all talking about him, and he would look at it like, oh, well, you know what they say. If you got haters, you must be doing something right, right? No, this ain't, I'm preemptive, motherfucker. I just happen to be the first one to really latch on to your ass. Other people are going to fucking catch on to you. They're going to make fun of you just the same way I am, right? And this isn't going to be the same way like it is with Tom Segura's haters, right? Tom Segura is where that saying fits. Well, if you got haters, you're doing something right, right? This guy, a guy like that's built enough of a fan base, a couple haters ain't going to fucking do nothing to him. Dubz needs to be on everybody's good side right now. You ain't in the position to be fucking trying to do this on your own. You get what I'm saying? You need that goddamn help, bro. You need it. And you better fucking start shaping up or you ain't going to get nowhere. You ain't going to get in no goddamn Kings of Comedy tour, right? Being a fucking pussy bitch like you are.